13 stars stitched against deep blue, bold stripes of red and white. A simple banner that holds centuries of struggle and sacrifice. Yet behind those familiar folds lies a story far more complex than most imagine. Rebellion, unity, conflict, and reinvention. From battlefields soaked in revolution to the quiet hands of a seamstress, its meaning has been rewritten with every generation. Stay with us as we reveal what the American flag really stands for and how its message continues to shape a nation. The summer of 1777. In a modest Philadelphia workshop, Betsy Ross bends over a table, carefully stitching a constellation of stars onto navy cloth. Outside, a fragile republic is fighting for its life. Congress has just declared a new symbol: 13 stripes, 13 stars, a promise of unity. But the flag's tale doesn't end there. It has traveled from the Delaware to Gettysburg, from Iwo Jima's summit to the silent void of the moon. Every thread carries arguments over freedom and belonging, over whose sacrifices count and whose voices are heard. It has flown over emancipation and segregation, over protests and parades, claimed by patriots and dissenters alike. To understand what the American flag truly stands for, we must follow it through centuries of blood, debate, and renewal. As the revolution raged, the flag became a rallying point for soldiers facing impossible odds. When victory came, it stood for a fragile union, not yet tested by the storms to come. In 1814, as British ships bombarded Fort McHenry, a huge flag billowed above the smoke. Francis Scott Key, watching from afar, wrote words that tied the flag to resilience. But the Civil War splintered the nation. Union troops bore the flag through Antietam and Gettysburg. After Appomattox, it symbolized a country reunited, though not yet healed. By the 20th century, it had traveled beyond borders, raised on Iwo Jima as courage made visible. Decades later, astronauts planted it on the moon, stretching its meaning beyond Earth. Yet even glory brought questions. In war and protest, the flag was challenged to match the nation's ideals. Through controversy, it endured, mirroring America's endless contest between promise and practice. July 20th, 1969. The lunar module Eagle rests on an alien plane. They anchor a flag into lunar soil, writing a new chapter of liberty, sacrifice, and exploration. Yet that same year, flags marched through streets filled with protest and songs for justice. The symbol had become a mirror, reflecting achievement and dissent, asking the nation to honor its own promise. Today, the American flag is more than fabric. It is history stitched into cloth, a record of rebellion, perseverance, and debate. It waves above schools, ships, and memorials, marking triumphs and tragedies alike. From Betsy Ross's table to Gettysburg, from Iwo Jima to the moon, the flag has stood at the heart of America's story. It reminds us that freedom is a promise requiring vigilance, sacrifice, and reflection. So next time you see its colors in the wind, remember the hopes and questions woven through its stars and stripes, and join us for more untold stories of history.